in the last video, we saw how to import the data from Firestore as well as how to set the recurring updates as and when it happens in the Firestore. But there was one tiny problem. Uh, let's solve that. First, check what was the problem. Uh, let's go to the Firestore database. Wait a bit. Okay. So if you see the data in the documents contains two fields like name and email. Now let's go to our BigQuery. So this is our project name, the dataset ID, and the table name. Let's fire a query. Demo.allTables.tables underscore raw underscore latest. Okay. All right, we got the data. So we have got document ID. It's fine. Timestamp. All right. But if you see the data, the entire data is merged in one column. And this is not exactly useful if you have a large set of data, isn't it? So let's see how to split the data into different columns so that we can analyze the data. For that, those guys at Google have given this GitHub page. I will post the link in the description. We have to generate the schema views based on our data. They have given a script. We just have to run the script with the schema we specify. It's a simple three-step process. Step one is create a schema file. Now, the schema is simple. It contains it's a simple JSON file. It contains an array called fields, and then we just have to specify the name of the field and type. Name, type, and so on. So let's prepare this file. Let's copy this text from here. Open your favorite text editor. So I've just copied this file. The name. Okay, go to the Firebase Firestore. So the name of two fields are name and email. Name is string, that's fine. Our first field is email, which is string, it's okay. Then name and the type is string. Yeah. Let's save this file. Let's call it fields.json, shall we? Click on save. Okay. So this file is created. Let's go to the GitHub page again. So we're done with step one. We have created the JSON file. Step two, set up the credentials. Now this step is required if you're going to run this command from your local machine. But one better and simpler option is to use GCP shell itself. To open the GCP shell, go to console.cloud.google.com. Wait a bit. Okay. Just make sure this project is selected. If not, just click on this drop down and select the project. Click on here, activate cloud shell. Tap. Wait a bit. So now you're already logged into gcloud config, gcloud shell. Let's go back to the GitHub page. We're as well as done with step two. Step three is the required one, the most important one. I mean, run the script. here is one single line which we have to run. Let's copy it, go to the text editor, uh, paste it for a time being. Um, Now it says project ID, the project ID for the Firebase project in which you install the extension. We have already installed the extension in the last video, so let's just give the name of the project, Fire Query Demo. The dataset. Dataset is nothing but what you see in BigQuery in here. We had set it in the last video as well. So the name of the dataset is all tables. Just write all tables and the table name prefix. Table name prefix is our tables and the name of the schema file. Uh, we have named this file as fields.json. But note, this fields.json is still in our local machine. It is not exactly on the gcloud shell, isn't it? So what you can do is just copy the content, press Ctrl C or Command C if you are on Mac. Go to the gcloud shell. Make sure this project is selected. If not, select the project. Uh, type nano and the file name fields.json. It will open up the text editor. Paste the content which you have just copied. Ensure everything is copied. So we have got email as well as name. All right. Press Ctrl O to save the file. File name to write fields.json. Yeah, that's right. Press enter. Now press Ctrl X for exit. Ctrl X for exit. We are back. Just double check if you want to that our file is here fields.json. All right. So if we go back to the GitHub page, we're done with step 1, we're done with step 2, and now we are all set to run this command. It's already there in our text file npx. Let's go to the gcloud shell, paste it. Just double check project name, okay, dataset, okay, table name prefix, okay, schema file name fields.json.json. No, it's field.json. Yeah. Press enter. Wait for a few seconds. It usually does everything in like 10 seconds, maybe at the max 15. Okie dokie. It says BigQuery created view tables underscore schema underscore fields underscore latest. Let's copy this guy. Command C. Oops. Control C. Go to the BigQuery. Write down the query at select star from the name of the project. File query demo dot or tables dot the name which you had copied. Another way to look at it is I will just press Command C to make it to copy the text. Just refresh the page, and the two new tables should appear over here. Let us check them, shall we? Okay, let's expand this guy. Let's expand this guy. Alrighty. So these two fields, these two tables are now over here. Uh, let's erase this. Paste. Okay, let's run the query. All right, we have got our 5 rows back. We have got document ID, we have got timestamp, okay, and see here, we have got two fields in the Firestore document available as two fields in the table. Now, you can either save result or you can better explore the data with Data Studio. This is one fantastic way to analyze data. You can prepare all kinds of graphs and charts. Okay, so the Data Studio has already given us a table. Uh, we can clear the table and add the stuff which we want. You can add dimension as document ID, which is nothing but the Firestore document ID. Uh, Add the field called name, add email, and remove the metric record count if you want to. And you've got your document ID, name, and email right from the Firestore available in the form of table. Now, once this is available, you can plot various charts and graphs. Just go here and click what you want. For now, we will just save the data as CSV. Now, if you right click anywhere on the table, it gives you all kinds of actions like download CSV or Excel or likewise. Sounds good?